Hi, my name is Estuardo Camaro Effects. Right now I'm going to show you a couple features that this Camaro has. It's 2017 Camaro SS, 1SS automatic. So it's not fully loaded, but this is what your basically SS will come with. And here's some cool features on the gauges. So as you see, it lets you know your RPM, your oil, your temperature gauge, your fuel, your battery, your miles per hour, and your speed right here, and your mileage. And it lets you know you're in park, also if you're in tour mode. So yeah, and then before I go into all that, let me just show you real quick some features. So this is the screen right here, the info. You can show your miles per hour, your trip B, your fuel range, you know, that V8, your oil life, your tire pressure, and a timer for everything you want to do. The next thing on the menu is performance. Now your G's right here. So I'm parked in a curve right now, like a little slant. So it's a little slanted. It's telling me at 0.09 G's. 0-60 timer, which also real quick. So okay, go back to the G's. Okay, it's only show you G-force there. Now your timer is 0-60, or you do 0 to 100, or you do a quarter mile, or 0 to 100 to 0, which I think is pretty cool that this car comes with, which is raw. You're gonna see future videos with me doing this in the car. Let's definitely go over this and that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a timer. Then it has your lap timer. Also has oil temperature, oil pressure, transmission fluid temperature, and your tire temperature, which I think is awesome. So let's see what else it has. Now you go to your audio settings. So we could do the music I'm playing right now. We go to radio, we could browse my iPhone, my music, my favorites. Now we can make a phone call. So we can do recent calls, contacts, all from your gauge right here, which I think is pretty cool. And your nav. You can do a route, voice, which I think is awesome also. Now your settings right here, your options. So you can do US, or you do metric, which is kilometers. Now you can do standard theme. Let's see, technology. How does this look like? Oh, you see, I didn't know about this. You can do let's see. So you do a theme, either technology or media. Which also is pretty cool also. Let's go with technology. So we'll go back and I'll go down. So this is like your extra pages. So your vehicle information, I use my trip A, trip B, fuel. So fuel economy, engine hours, and a blank page. So instead of doing trip B, we'll put fuel economy. Okay, and then for performance, it's a friction bubble. Okay, here. There's a G-force meter, a friction bubble, performance timer, lap timer, oil temperature, oil pressure, trans fluid temp, and tire temp. I think all the important ones are on there. So that goes for warning. No. Okay. So yeah, that does it for this screen on the gauge, which I think is pretty badass. Now, as for the steering wheel, so the steering wheel, it says 50th anniversary, has your cruise control settings, turn it on, set, reset, all that good stuff. And it has a turn it off feature right here. Then you have your phone call, your end call, and your screen selection. You also have paddle shifters. We have the windshield wipers, the turn signal, the high beams, low beams. Then we're gonna go to the center console, which is really nice. So you can do your temperatures, colder, hotter. You can do defroster, your settings for your fan, your power, turn it on and off, defroster also. You can go to your automatic settings or your AC, turn it on and off. And the fan control, you just turn it, or the directions of the air, you can turn the center knob. Now the screen, so it's Apple CarPlay. I don't have it connected right now, but it does have it. Basically, it's really cool too because your audio, you can do your radio, your media. You can change it to, you can do radio. Let's see, do FM, AM, series. So it has all that good, great stuff. Now, also go home, do your phone, your projection from the Apple CarPlay, your OnStar navigation, your text, OnStar, your shop, and there's a second page too. So you have some apps here. You could also open up. This car is equipped 4G Wi-Fi LTE, so that's pretty awesome too. So there's a shop right here. Now this shop is just a shop for more apps, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, my old Camaro, my 2015, had the older MyLeak system, and it was awesome too. I ain't complaining about it, but I like the new one better. It's more advanced in a way. It's really nice projection that shows you on the screen. I mean, as you see, these are the apps you could buy, Pandora, all that stuff. Services also. So like your 4G, you can do data plans, connections, clear user data, sign in, all that. Alright, so the settings, you can do your time and date, your driver mode, steering. We'll go into that later. Okay, so valet mode, I just seen this the other day, I could have used it. So when the car's in valet mode, I believe it like restricts it how fast it goes. I'm not too sure, but we'll try that one day, see how that goes. I'll make a video about that. Team driver also. Team driver allows you to assign keys with customization restrictions. Cancel that. Which is a pretty good safety feature because I mean, if I was 15 years old with this car, I'm sure I would definitely have some restrictions on it. Now the display, calibrate touchscreen, cancel that. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So go back. That's Wi-Fi, all that great stuff. Alright, so that's for the screen. Now, my car is an automatic. It does have the transmission, the 8-speed, which I really love. And it has a really nice shifter, the Camaro on it. And yeah, it's basic automatic transmission, 8-speed. Now this is cool because you can do traction off, press it once. Now press it twice. Wait, hold it. You hold it. It does. See, it's stability track off and traction. Now we're ready to go. But we're gonna leave it on. It's raining right now. Now this is the cool part. So my car doesn't have dual exhaust mode, the sport exhaust actually. So this is also for the steering, not just the exhaust. So if you click the mode, so you see it'll go from track tour to sport. I'll go to track. Go to snow. Now I'll probably be making a separate video of what the differences, but I'll definitely make another video. It'll be cool. You guys will love it. But yeah, that's a really cool feature. And the parking brake, this time this car has a button, not like my older Camaro has a handbrake. And yeah, it's pretty much it for my Camaro. The inside, I mean, the inside is really completely redone compared to my 5th gen, but it's really nice. It is a little smaller, I ain't gonna lie. and it's convertible too, so it's a little different for me. I never had a convertible car, but I remember back in the days you used to have the little latches, and I went to go look at a Mustang, a 15 or 14, I'm not sure, and they had those latches. I just thought it was kind of like old school looking. Like, I didn't like it really, to be honest. This one doesn't have a latch. It does everything automatic by itself. It just locks itself and everything, which I think is pretty badass. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's all gonna do it for us right now for the inside. Now I'm gonna continue the video going to the outside, but on a separate video, because this video is already way too long. So I'm gonna end it right here. My name is Distorto again, Camaro FX. Please like and subscribe. Now these are your basic features in a 1SS convertible 2017. So it's not a 2SS, doesn't have the leather package, doesn't have the lighting trim. The only light on the dash is this one, which is still pretty cool. And you guys saw performance timers. I mean, that's all about the car for. I'm not here to buy leather seats and stuff. The car is only $27,000, so not a bad deal. So yeah, definitely give me a like and subscribe and follow my channel, please. I'm not trying to grow a big channel. If it does, it does. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna be down about it. But definitely, these are the features in a 1SS 2017 Camaro convertible. Thank you, and please like and subscribe again. Thanks.